Hey everyone, it's Emma again. Today we're here for part 4 of the Grand Arch in GTA 5. The plan is to complete the building and place the arch on the map. Let's get to it. The first thing you'll see me do is copy and paste the other side of the arch to check how it would look and get the correct measurements. Then you'll see me rescale the arch to match the size of a GTA 5 character. Here I was looking for a temporary texture for the floor. Yep, temporary because I'll replace it with my own in the end. Alright, here I'm creating the roof of the arch. I'm not going to make it super detailed for now. That'll be done later. Then you'll see me rescale the arch to match the size of a GTA 5 character. OMG, I am so happy with the result. It's amazing and extremely accurate. As I mentioned previously in another part of the video, the model is split into multiple pieces to optimize everything. A cool thing about the arch is its symmetry, which means you don't need separate models for the windows on the left and right. You can simply reuse the same window model on both sides because they're exactly the same. Alright, finally we can code this arch into the game. First, let's create the DLC pack for it. The DLC pack will be treated as a DLC for the game, meaning the game will consider my mod as a DLC instead of part of the main game. This method is commonly used in mods to avoid replacing the game's main files. Now, I'm preparing the terrain. I'm using my World Trade Center DLC mod base as a template for the arch, so I'll clean it up specifically for this project. Okay, now that everything is set, let's make the YT file. In this wipe file, we'll define the objects I created. Define here means I'll provide the game with a bunch of information about each object, like the object's name, texture directory, collision directory, BB max, BB min, and other details. Normally, to get the BB max and BB min of a model, you're supposed to open the decompiled version of the YDR and manually retrieve the values from the code. But I found a mod that automatically extracts these values for me, which makes the process much faster. Now I will use a software called CodeWalker. This software is very popular in GTA 5, and if you do any modding, you probably use it too. It's a map editor that allows you to edit the GTA 5 map with a graphical interface. You can see me creating a YMap file with CodeWalker, which is the code that defined position of object in the game. The game uses it to understand where and how to place object in the map. Let's put those pieces together. It's really fun. It's like a puzzle where each piece fits perfectly with the others. CodeWalker is a huge help in modding. Without it, things would be a mess. We'd have to place everything without a graphical interface, making it hard and imprecise to know where to position each prop. CodeWalker can open YMap code and makes it much easier to work with. You can add flags and most things are done automatically. When you place the building on the map, you can start to feel its density. It's really massive and impressive. Of course, this placement is temporary. I won't leave it on the beach. Okay, let's fix some issue I already see on the model, like for example the shadows and textures missing. After that, let's create the collision for the arch. For now, the arch's collision will be very simple. It will just take the shape of the building so we can at least do some testing in-game. To add the collision to the game, I'm using a custom technique I came up with. Since I don't know how to load custom YNDs on the map, I'll use a separate object specifically made for the collision. You're probably wondering, but Emma, why aren't you using embedded collision in the model? Well, I could, but the model is in multiple pieces, which makes it complicated. Plus, since it's such a large structure, if the arch's LOD distance is set to 200, then in-game, if I move more than 200 units away, the collision would disappear. I won't go into detail on that because it's a bit tricky to understand. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to use a custom model with its own LOD distance to handle the collision. Okay, well, it's time to do the first test in-game. See how it looks. Yes, I'm using 5M for my testing. GTA 5's main game would be too slow for in-game testing. 5M loads much faster, so I decided to use it for my mod tests and then convert everything later for GTA 5 single player. Here's the Arche in-game. Wow, I'm really impressed by how accurate it turned out. There's still work to be done to improve the look, but it's really nice to see the first preview. Yes, I noticed the collisions are missing, and also some textures are glitching and the shadows are wrong. I will fix that. I'll fix that in the next part. So, that's it for part 4 today. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll continue working on the project, changing some textures, creating LODs, and tons of other stuff.
I will fix you, me and you, and me, you, but also them. But mostly you and me and those.